In the heart of ancient Igbo land, before the soil forgot how to speak to the sky, there lived a couple whose pain could silence laughter. Their names were Ikenga and Amaka. Ikenga and Amaka longed for a child. Their home was rich in love, but empty of laughter. Sacrifices were made, shrines visited, but the silence of a child's cry echoed louder each day. One morning, Ikenga headed to the farm. The road was familiar, but the figure standing in his path was not. An old man with eyes that glowed like fireflies. He didn't speak until Ikenga passed. "Ikenga!" The man called. Ikenga turned, heart pounding. The old man, now possessed by a spirit, said, "Go to Ogugu land, find the priestess, Annie. You have 2 days, or never again." Ikenga ran all the way home, leaving his tools in the bush. He gasped out the tale to Amaka, who stood frozen. Then lit with purpose. "We must go," she said, "even if it kills us." 2 days later, they set out. No fanfare, no witnesses, just 2 souls carrying bundles of hope through the forest, chasing a miracle. The road to Ogugu was not made for comfort. Their food finished, their feet blistered, but they pressed on, driven by faith. At last they arrived, but the people would not help. Some turned away. Others whispered warnings. No one dared say Annie's name. The couple sat in the village square, broken. At midnight, hunger gave way to thirst. They stumbled into the bush, drawn by the breeze and the quiet pool of faith. They found a moonlit stream. They drank, they bathed, they smiled, but they did not know the stream belonged to the spirits. From the mist, Annie appeared, cloaked in white, head wrap red like sacrifice, coral beads and chalk swirling across her arms. "You trespassed," she said, her voice like thunder in a whisper. As Annie turned away, Amaka called out, "Annie!" Her voice cracked. Ikenga froze. The priestess stopped. "We came for a child," Amaka said, "not to defile your land." And he led them through the bush to her shrine. There, with firelight dancing on clay walls, she gave them a choice. "You will have a daughter, but she will belong to both worlds." Amaka agreed instantly. Ikenga hesitated, then saw his wife's tears and nodded. "So let it be," and he declared. "But beware, the spirit will come calling." The next morning, they returned through a hidden path. The road was quiet, but the burden of the agreement walked with them. Days passed. Then Amaka felt the stirrings of life. A song filled her chest. Her belly swelled. The village rejoiced. The shame that once stalked them was gone. She was born in moonlight, skin like golden sand, eyes like the streams they once bathed in. They named her Ugomma, beautiful Igbo. Even the wind paused to look at her. As Ugoma grew, praise followed her like a shadow. But too much praise can make a child forget the earth. Her beauty became pride. Her pride became her path. Ikogu the wrestler came. She laughed. Obona the rich man brought goats. She waved him off. 10 came, 10 left. Salted. Then he came. His skin glowed. His voice was silk. He gave no history, only presence. Ugoma said yes before her parents could say no. 3 days later, he returned with men dressed in silence. They paid the dowry. Ikenga and Amaka stood by on shore, but they had waited so long for this day, they let it pass. On the path home, one companion vanished into the bush. Another said he would return shortly. By the time they reached a strange village, Ugoma was alone. With him, "Wait here," he said, and entered a hut. When he emerged, his body had changed into a creature only encountered in nightmares. His smile melted. Ugoma ran. She ran to every home, calling out names, screaming, but doors shut, windows closed. They remembered how she once looked down on them. Her friend heard her cry. She opened the door. Ugoma stumbled in, bleeding. The spirit's claw had reached her back. The door slammed shut behind her. They called healers. They prayed, but as the rooster began to crow, Ugoma's breath slipped away. Her beauty returned to the world that gave it. Some say she was a gift, others say she was a lesson, but all agree she was unforgettable. Ugoma, daughter of hope, swallowed by pride. A beautiful story with moral lessons. All that glitters are not gold. Be humble even in beauty. Spirits may visit with gifts, but always collect their debt. When pride blinds you, no one will open the door. Some bargains bless you, others bind you. Hope you enjoyed my beautiful story. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you once again to share more beautiful stories with you. Do have a blessed day. Bye.